Hello, everybody. No, you don't need to check your calendars. It is not Sunday. This is a mini video, and I'm saying it because I think it has to be made. So, it took me a while to figure out how I wanted to do this, what I wanted to talk about, and how I wanted to say it. Because even though I am angry, I know that I have a habit of falling victim to it's not what you say, it's how you said it. And the truth is that I think as Christians, we need to realize, yep, that's right, I'm taking a break from kicking around atheists and undesirable political parties to reflect on us Christians ourselves. And the truth is, this is a lackluster, pathetic performance. Let me explain. This is a bottle of Jack Daniels. Some of you who are familiar with my older videos may be thinking, Trey, I thought you didn't drink. Well, I didn't. But first, let me discuss what happened after my girlfriend broke up with me. Some of you are probably thinking, okay, you went through a bad breakup. It happened, so what? But it's very important that you understand my situation. What you see right here, this is my room. This is where I live. I live in a room. And my family lives all the way out in Angola, New York. Far away from Buffalo, New York, where I am. So when my girlfriend broke up with me, despite her constant pestering, I would say, of how much Christians have to stick together and how much fellowship is important, she broke up with me, she blocked me, and we haven't talked since, which kind of makes everything she said illegitimate and makes me think she was full of crap anyways. But I figured, well, I don't have anyone really to hang out with. There's no one I bump into any day. I didn't grow up here. I don't know anyone out here. So truth be told, I don't have any friends out here. And slowly but surely, bad things began to happen, and my mental illness began to kick in, as I feared it would. When she broke up with me, I knew what it was going to be like, so I immediately went to work trying to fix the situation. I went searching for I guess you could call it a Christian support group, something. I did a very in-depth, very thorough, every nook and cranny, and no rock left unturned. Because remember, I'm racing against the clock. It's only a matter of time till my mental illness begins to act up again, from going crazy and pretty much being in self-imposed solitary confinement. I looked and I looked and I looked, and I found, first thing I found was groups for LGBT people, because of course I did. Found groups for Jews, Muslims, people who practice polygamy, and I kid you not, I found a furry group. You notice why I didn't find? I didn't find a Christian support group. How sad and how pathetic is that? I found the furries before I found you. I found the furries before I found the Christian support group. And that's where the alcohol came in. Because eventually I ran out of time and my mental illness began to act up. And for the first time in my 23 years of living, I decided to drink alcohol. Because being drunk has to be better than being insane, right? But alas, I found a spark at the end of the tunnel. I'm not going to mention the church, but I did eventually find that Christian support group. And I have to say right now, as happy as I am that I found it, it is incredibly underwhelming and pathetically poor performance for a group of people who claim to represent the world's largest religion in helping people. If you're talking about running a group where people, especially Christians, can go to, you had better shine a freaking bat signal into the sky so that I know where you are. Because I could have found the secret entrance to Hogwarts before I found you. And even most, there are other churches I've went to out here. They're good churches, but that's all they are. That can't be what you people think being a Christian means. For 1 hour on a Sunday, we meet up in a room, listen to a guy talk, and then awkwardly walk out. That can't be it. Even worse, and somebody said when I went to it, like, well, because of COVID. I am so sick and tired of hearing about COVID. I sat here in my freaking room going insane, having mental problems, but hey, thank God I didn't die of COVID, right? It is incredibly sad because I really get the feeling like I'm not the only one out here dealing with this. Because something happened in Buffalo that made me really think I should make this video. And that thing is that anyone who's been through Buffalo, New York has probably seen the flyers for there was a missing woman, a young lady who was a Buffalo student. She's been missing for a long time, and people now believe that she took her own life. Us Christians are supposed to stick together. We're supposed to help each other. We're supposed to be there for people who need us. And we let COVID stop us. We let, quite frankly, I don't know what the excuse is. I don't know what the excuse is for letting other people get so much bigger than you that I can't find you even with my deep searching. I mean, eventually I found a group. But it shouldn't have taken that long. You know how many people who are in the military who feel rejected by the system, who feel like they have no hope, people who come back and are messed up from the war and can't afford to take care of themselves, you know how many of those people go and join white supremacist groups? Probably because they're not because they're white supremacists, not because they agree with any neo-Nazi theology, but hey, when someone's there, when someone else won't be, you'll take the hand, won't you? And now we're all going to sit here and scratch our head and wonder, why is it that the LGBT community, why are the Muslims, why are the Jews, why are they so much bigger than us? Maybe because they actually do something. Maybe because I don't have a better chance of stumbling to an underground drug ring than finding them. Elmwood's a pretty festive place. There's flyers and things hanging everywhere, and nothing about any Christian thing, any support group, any church at all. And that is not okay. Imagine Jesus comes back and asks you what you did to make the world a better place. Well, we got a bunch of people into a room, and for 1 hour out of the week, they listen to a sermon, and then they walk out. That is F across the board. That is, you think that's good enough. Like, sorry guys, I had to adjust my camera because it fell. But that girl who probably took her life, do you think maybe she could have used something like that, like what I'm describing? Do you think maybe she should have been able to go and find help from the biggest religion in the world that is supposedly all about helping people? I certainly think so. So, blow your bugle, light your flare, shine your bat signal into the sky, because you shouldn't be invisible if you call yourself a church. You should be doing a lot more than just talking to people for an hour straight on a Sunday. I gotta go now. I will see you all on Sunday when I post my video.